What is up, Rocket Nation? How are you guys? Hopefully you all are having the best Tuesday ever in the history of Tuesdays if ever Tuesday. It is Tuesday. It's time for a brand new version of Diablo 4 today. Of course, yesterday, we kicked the evil right out of Lilith. We actually one-hit her. She didn't realize she got one hit, so then she one-hit us back. But then we one-hit her again, so it doesn't matter. She's dead. She's been dealt with. But the Soul Stone it's been stolen. I don't want to say it's stolen. Our friend Neyrelle might have made off with the Soul Stone. She's taken on a whole burden, all on her own shoulders. And today I think we're gonna set out and figure out what's going on with the new Vessel of Hatred DLC. So we did beat the main game yesterday, which was freaking awesome, by the way. The final cutscene, actually there were several cutscenes that were pretty badass over the course of yesterday. We ended up going till, what was it, 7:30 last night? So plenty of overtime, about an hour and a half of overtime yesterday. But when the work needs to get done, you get out there and do it. So that's exactly what we did. We ended up finishing it. And then we actually seen the opening cinematic for the Vessel of Hatred. Immediately, I really love the way they did that too. For anybody that didn't catch it, ! VOD right now. That'll give you guys the link to go over to the YouTube VOD channel. Check it all out. It was absolutely amazing. I think we finished the entire main game in 49 episodes. So, as far as over on YouTube goes, well, everybody over there on YouTube's already going to know it because they're going to be looking at it, but this is going to be listed as a separate playlist, a separate playthrough, and this will be the Vessel of Hatred playthrough. And we're going to start over from episode 1. That way we can keep it separated for those that want to see just this playthrough because it is the newest. A lot of people have already beaten the main game before, so that's the way we're going to do it. Mirko, thank you for putting the VOD link in the chat for me. I appreciate you. I'm going to give you a hand job later, okay? You're welcome. And so today I figured we're going to probably start off by watching the opening cinematic. So it was really cool the way as soon as you finish the main story, they immediately brought up the cinematic and just played it right away for Vessel of Hatred, which I thought was really, really cool because everything from the end of the game is so like you literally just did it. It's fresh in your mind. And then bam, here's this cinematic that leads you into the expansion, which I thought was really cool the way that they did it. So today we're probably going to rewatch that cinematic for anybody that didn't get a chance to see it yesterday. And then we're going to jump right in and we're going to start doing the Vessel of Hatred things. I'm anticipating maybe by the end of the day today, we might end up hitting 60, level 60, which is the max level for Diablo 4. I'm really geeked about this one. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited for this. So I have never played this campaign. I have, well, you know what? This is not 100% true. Okay, listen. I have, I ran through and skipped all cutscenes and all dialogue through the campaign on another character. I've never actually watched the entire campaign. So this is going to be completely new to me. And I'm really excited for this one. Hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am. Mirko says, you're welcome and thank you for the HJ. Anytime, man. Whatever my hand can do for your penis, you let me know. All right? Anytime. Goob says, not so fast. Take it slow. Hey, I get 60 next year. You're hitting 60 next year? I thought you were already 60, Goobs. Goobs, aren't you already 60? Are you lying to me? Did you lie about your age before? It's okay. Everybody lies about their age. I'm only 45. What? Oh, I am 45. Okay, I don't lie about my age, but everybody else does. Mirko says, hey, dude, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Hey, well, like I said, anytime. Mirko says, I'm only 32. Are you lying about your age? I feel like you're lying about your age. Mirko, you're the same age as me, aren't you? You're the same age. I've said I was close to 60. Well, you know, when you say you're close to 60, that's kind of like saying you're 60, right? I mean, if we're laying it all out on all our cards out on the table, you're a liar. Okay, you're a liar, and we've all recognized it now. And now we feel like we can't trust you, Goobs. I'm just messing with you, Goobs. You don't look a day over 30. I will say that, Goobs. I love you, buddy. And I think we're going to get underway here really quickly today. I know we're only like 5 minutes into stream. Normally I sit and you know what? There is a few things that we can chat about today. Number one is this is pretty awesome. The GeForce, I don't know if you, I don't know how many of you out there are actually using NVIDIA as your graphics cards, but today, this is about 3 weeks ago, there was a driver that was released for NVIDIA and it was for, oh my god, it was for Vessel of Hatred, I do believe, was the day ready driver. It was for what are all the games that Dragon Age Veilguard was in there as well. The Horizon Zero Dawn remaster was in there. What else was there? Call of Duty, that was in there. All these game ready drivers were essentially bundled in with this this driver update. But the problem was that if you had Corsair or something called BlueStacks, I don't know what BlueStacks is, but if you had Corsair or BlueStacks installed, it would it said that it would show higher than normal CPU performance. I didn't see that, but what I seen was my mouse would jitter across the screen and it was literally unusable. So I had to roll back my drivers, and I've essentially been waiting now for 3 weeks. I don't know. I feel like NVIDIA has to be way better about this. If something like that is happening, I mean, Corsair is a pretty big company. A lot of people are using Corsair software. And so there's a pretty wide section of the pie in there, the people that were affected by this. I don't know how many people had the exact same issue as me. But as of today, that has now been fixed. A new driver's been released with the fix for that. Also, NVIDIA's app has been updated to its 1.0 version, which is nice. I didn't get a chance really to look at the app at all. I guess we could hop in and look at the app real quick. The app kind of aims to get rid of, well, as of today, actually, NVIDIA GeForce Experience is now a legacy app. It is no longer... like they won't be bundling it with GPUs with display drivers going forward. Instead, we're going to be using this interface right here, which is the NVIDIA app. And the app is cool because you obviously have your home stuff, which is, you know, whatever. Nobody starts at home. I don't know why this even exists. You could probably just do away with this. But you have your own tab for your drivers. So I use studio drivers for me because obviously content creator, and I'm going to be using I need as far as like editing videos and stuff like that goes, DaVinci Resolve makes use of the studio drivers. Studio drivers bundled with studio drivers is also the game ready drivers. So up here in the top right corner, you can always switch between them by going there in the drop down, and then here's the game ready drivers. Oh, look it, there's a new game ready driver available. It doesn't matter, get it out of here. But I end up just always using the studio driver. Studio driver this is the newer version of the studio driver. It does have the fix for BlueStacks and Corsair IQ. It does have that fix in it, which is really awesome. I'm super glad to see that. But then also, this is kind of aiming to combine the control panel. So if you guys don't know, NVIDIA control panel, you can always just right click on in your little taskbar item there, and you can see the control panel. And everybody that uses, is it going to come up? There it is. It's really slow, obviously. This is the old NVIDIA display or control panel. A lot of you guys will probably recognize this interface. It's kind of slow. It's kind of old looking. Reminds you of the old days of Windows, right? Well, they're kind of trying to incorporate a lot what's in that app or in the control panel back into the app. So you can actually go into like your graphics settings, and let's say Diablo 4. A lot of these only used to be available back in the day in the control panel. Well, now you can actually come in here and adjust some of these settings directly within what do you call it, the app, which is cool. Also, there's global settings too. So certain global settings like Modern Nerd Technology, if you want to, you know, GeForce, or I mean G-Sync or whatever your monitor might have, or power management mode, which now you should be on normal, by the way. Back in the day, it used to be, you know, performance. But V-Sync, all those normal things. But then you can also go into individual programs and actually, you know, adjust settings within those. So, yeah. System, I don't know what system is. Let's just show your system. Hopefully I don't dox myself. Hopefully it's not like, here's your IP address. Everybody dox them. Installing, says Goobs. Installing? You're installing it right now, Goobs. It's really useful. It is, it's a good, I think this is a really good thing. I've kind of been over the control panel for a while now. Always having to go in and you adjust certain things in the control panel. This is a nice place to just go and take care of all of it at once, you know? Just very nice. There's also I believe in performance here, I think you can actually overclock. You can automatically tune. It's called automatic tuning. You can actually overclock your GPU if you want right in here. which is really dope. That's actually really cool as well. And this does not void your warranty no matter what. You could set these power maximums to 100, temperature to whatever you wanted, and just let it ride. And no matter what, this will not void your warranty at all. So all you do is click this, and then I do believe there's a little test that it does, and then yeah, you're essentially set to go. Kind gentlemen, what up? How are you today? Good to see you. So this is replacing GeForce Experience. Yes, as of today, GeForce Experience is now a legacy program, which means there will no longer be updated from here on out. No longer be updated from here on out. From here going forward, if you do download drivers in the future, this is now the official 1.0 version of NVIDIA, the NVIDIA app. And the NVIDIA app there's more things that they're going to be adding into it in time, not over time. Not every single thing from the control panel is within the graphics settings and stuff like that. Like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to just quickly look and see, is there anything that I notice missing? There really isn't. I can't really, yeah. But in here in the global settings, there are a few things that no longer, like temporal what is it? No. Gosh, I can't remember right off the top of my head. Like, there's a couple of things that no longer really exist in games anymore, so there's no point for them to exist in the global settings at all. So they've taken it out because there's no need for it. And also certain things that are only available within specific games now, they just put within the game's settings, and they no longer take up space within your global settings kind of deal. And then there's also like the redeem things. Like I got something for, like, I played Throne and Liberty while I had GeForce Experience open or some shit, and it, you get certain things where you can redeem codes and stuff like that. And then there's obviously the settings for like the overlay, which I never use the overlay ever. Actually, let's Alt Z right now. What is in the overlay? New AV1 recording format available. Switch to AV1 video format for better compression and quality. I do want to do that, as a matter of fact. Can I do that right now? Notifications about? Where's that at? How do I do that? Here, again, do it over. Open settings. There it is. So you can add in, this is actually, I really do like that AV1 encoding. Here, just crank that bitrate all the way up. All the way up. Shouldn't do that. Knock it off. But okay, so you can record, you can do instant replays, you can screenshot from in here. There's photo mode, highlights, game filter. I believe you can add filters over games. And then statistics, I think, is something that a lot of people would use. So you could turn on the heads up display, and then you see over here, it added in FPS, GPU usage, CPU usage, and also latency as well. So you can do a lot of statistical things in here as well, which is, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Then you can just turn it off and then Alt Z to get out of there. Boop, and it goes away. Bye. Bye. Yeah. Very cool. That was one thing that happened today, which I'm geeked about because this affects me because I use Corsair software. If you use Corsair software, BlueStacks, this is big because now that bug from all them day one drivers no longer exists. So now you can get better performance and you don't have to worry about shit fucking up. So yeah, it's really nice. Really nice. Wrong screen. There we go. Derek, what up? How are you? He says, dang, just blew up my GPU based on your recommendations. Gonna need yours. You can't have mine. Mine's mine, and you can't have it. Derek, how are you? It's good to see you, buddy. What up, though? Kind gentleman says, oh, damn, my CPU is broken now, too, because of you. Gotta replace that with yours as well. No, it won't work, guys. Disclaimer. Anything that you do is based on your own ignorance, not mine. All right. Mirko says, does that mean that you can now record how you want using Gamebox thing in Windows? No. NVIDIA GeForce is separate from the Windows one. Like the you're talking about the game bar, right? The game bar. It is separate from the Windows one. So I don't know. I've never. Is there a hotkey? Oh yeah, Alt F9. Alt F9 starts recording. That's nice that there is a hotkey for that. You could probably, honestly, I could probably throw that on the Stream Deck at any time. Just a simple Alt F9 hotkey on the Stream Deck, and then bam, I could hit that and record. The screenshot's kind of nice too, because I do believe I want to say that the screenshot works without overlays. So even if like say I had this overlay open and I snapped a screenshot, I do, you know what? Let's test it. Desktop capture is required to take screenshots of the entire desktop. Do you want to turn on desktop capture? Sure, why not? Why not? Why the hell not? All right, do this. So where does it save those? Screenshot saved. Where does it save those? That's another good question, huh? Settings? Shortcut controls, video capture, files, and disk space. Here, I'm gonna move off of this screen. You can't see it. You can't see it anyways. Forget it. I'll just make it so you can't see it. Groot, what up? How are you? Files and disk space. Temporary files. Okay, galleries is videos in your videos area, right? Can't seem to locate it. You can actually add in disk space limits as well, which is kind of cool. By the way, we can't see. I know, on purpose. That's what I was guessing, Mirko, is that it was in my documents area. Let's actually open up documents, my documents. Actually, probably in pictures, right? Screenshots, would it be in here? It is not in there. That's all from something else. I don't know what. Dude, I got so many things that are like, listen, we're gonna store shit in places. Not my games. All right. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure where. Oh, maybe in the videos area. So this is the videos section. Desktop, right there it is. Right there. So, indeed, as you guys can see here, whoop, it does capture everything that's on your screen. So it doesn't cut out what, like overlays or shit like that, which is kind of disappointing. I would rather it did that. Because if I was going to use this, I would use it as a replacement for, things like we're not changing it, Groot. I'm sorry. I'll refund you. I would, what do you call it? I would use it as a way to take in-game screenshots. You know what I mean? In-game screenshots. Yeah. Sorry, Groot. I should have turned it off. I'll just refund you, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't want to change it just yet. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. It matches the game, and you want to make it orange. Sorry. Groot refund incoming. Groot, how are you today, buddy? It's good to see you. How is your Tuesday going? How goes it, Groot? I am Groot. Dude, I gotta be better about marking these off as done, because I have 250 requests right now. You've been refunded, Groot. There you go, buddy. Rejected. Sepher, my God, you wonderful human being. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. Sepher, how are you? Good to see you as well. It's time for Vessel of Hatred. It is. It is. We are going to be doing Vessel of Hatred today. Yep. I am pretty geeked about that. I have not been this excited to start something in quite a while. Well, I don't know. I was kind of excited when Dragon Age had come out. I was kind of excited. I had that hope for it. I feel like Vessel of Hatred is going to be good no matter what. We're going to start out by actually watching the opening cutscene again, because I don't know who all is here now that was here yesterday. So you might have missed the opening cutscene for Vessel of Hatred. So we're going to take a second to watch that, and then we'll fire up the game and we'll actually jump in game as well. And then we'll see where we're supposed to start. I'm assuming at some point today also we're going to hit max level of level 62. Groot says, I will take the refund. That's okay. Yeah, sorry, Groot. I'm sorry. I need darker green, right? Like it needs to be a darker green to match that green right there on that background. You did miss yesterday? So this will be perfect. Dude, Groot, the end of the frickin' game was absolutely amazing, bro. Like the last cutscene, it showed basically Anarius and Prava and the church marching in through the gates of hell. It was so freaking badass, dude. It was so good. Definitely darker. Yeah, right? Maybe, what about emerald green? Yeah, let's try it. Thank you for that suggestion, Groot. Echo. Now I have to take back the 1,000. I have to take back the 1,000. I'm considering this emerald green as your request, so I undid your refund. Now take that. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Echo. Change backlights to emerald green.
I don't know how to set backlights to that setting.
Fucking listen to me when I tell you what. Echo. Change backlights to dark green.
Okay.
Well, it gets so dark, in fact, that you almost can't even see it. That's a little too dark. Echo. Change backlights to 100%.
Okay.
They were already at 100%. Feels bad. I would never suggest green, only orange, says Groot. I'm not going to lie. As a Michigan fan, you know I'm not digging this color already. But you know what? That doesn't look too bad. It actually feels good in here, too. It feels good. It feels good. This color is very soothing. It's taken away a lot of my stresses. I feel great now. Yeah, I feel like that color might do. I wish there was like a brighter version of a dark green, if that fucking makes any sense whatsoever. What other greens can we get anyways? Let's pop open Discord. Look at the pinned comments in the Your Words section. The pinned messages. And I'm looking for greens. Yellow, orange, greens. Okay. Echo. Change backlights to dark olive green.
Okay.
That's not it at all. I would have No. Echo. Change backlights to aquamarine.
Okay.
That's not it. That's not gonna do. Groot, one more outburst like that and I will strangle you with this microphone cord right here. It's a noose. Just get tied up tight until you stop breathing. I hate you people. Didn't we beat Michigan's? Forget it. We had to beat somebody. Echo, change backlights to medium sea green.
Okay.
Hey, that was the outside ones are kind of getting there, but that's not it either. Echo, change backlights to spring green.
Okay.
No, not at all. Dude, are these ever going to be like, how about, well, no, I don't think that one. Forest green might work. Echo, change backlights to forest green.
Okay.
Hey, that looks exactly like regular green. Proof? Echo, change backlights to green.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? I stand corrected. Deep green, Groot. Your mother's been telling stories about me again, hey? Talking about my dick. Echo, change backlights to deep green.
Okay.
That works. Oh my God, it's actually a color. Is that a color in there too? I never even seen deep green. Olive drab. Yellow green, web green, spring green. Echo, change backlights to web green.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad either. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I think that might be the way. You know what? Deep green might be the best one. God damn it. No! Thank you. No! Echo, change backlights to deep green.
Okay.
There's 8 minutes of our time that we'll never get back. You're welcome, everybody. No, I think you're right there, Group. Deep green is probably the best we're going to get. There's olive drab. Echo, change backlights to olive drab.
I don't know how to set backlights.
It's in your list of shit. Echo, change backlights to olive drab.
I don't know how to...
Son of a bitch. Marie, how are you today? You look amazing. How are ya? All right. All right. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. All right. So like I said, I want to start off the day today. Well, shit, there's an ad about to start. There's an ad about, you know what? I'm just going to snooze the ad. Let's get that ad out of here. All right. So we're going to start off the day. This is going to be the opening cutscene. This is the opening cutscene for Vessel of Hatred is what we're going to be taking a look at here. We did see this yesterday at the very, towards the very end of stream with the music. Get it out of here. Go on. Go on. So at the very end of stream, we actually seen this yesterday. The problem is not everybody would have, that's here today might not have been here yesterday. So I'm going to include this in our playthrough of Vessel of Hatred. Also, if anybody's wondering over on YouTube, this will be a separate playthrough. I'm just going to consider this the Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred playthrough. And we're going to be starting over with episode 1 of this. That way they can be easily distinguished between the two. So if you don't want to see the main story from the main game because you already beat it and you just want to see this playthrough, it's there for you. Authorities, good to see you. Gunnisher, good to see you as well. Gentlemen, how was your Tuesday? Welcome in. All right, this is the opening cinematic. As soon as we beat the game and we actually went and tried to find Neyrelle, we found that Neyrelle had basically she'd left. She's taken on the burden of the Soul Stone on her own shoulders very bravely. And of course, now we know the Soul Stone contains none other than Mephisto, or the father, a greater evil, the father of Lilith. So immediately upon learning that she's set off on her own and she never intends on ever returning, this cutscene started. So the scene has been set and go.
Cheers, chicha. Mini cheese. Mini Marsolan. Akra, cheers, chicha. Mini cheese. Mini.
Boy, young one, are you all right?
Akra, cheers, chicha. Mini cheese. Mini
Neyrelle?
Kudo,
Oh, you're not well. Please, please, my child, let me help you.
stay away from me!
Neyrelle! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
I don't know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you
Damn.
to give up.
No. Of course it's you. You monster. Let go of me!
Let go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
Oh!
Surrender.
No! I control the stone!
You hold the stone. You control nothing.
Dude, these cutscenes are so good.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
Not getting no help from him. Is that not crazy or what? Diablo 4. Vessel of Hatred.